Good morning. I'm Murat Seitnepesov. I'm the president of the Greater Caspian Association. And what we are doing is promotion and development of the Greater Caspian region. It's not only 5 littoral states of the Caspian Sea, it's a much wider and bigger region, starting from Romania, Bulgaria, Ukraine on the west, till Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, and other countries on the east. It's 10 million square kilometers and $8 trillion GDP, purchase and parity, and 640 million people there. And this region was traditionally under the Soviet Union. Main part of it was a part of the Soviet Union, and Soviet Union really built a great space infrastructure during the decades, and for some time even winning the United States and in this competition. And this infrastructure still remains there. Unfortunately, it's not properly managed and properly used. What we are trying to do, and one of the projects which we are cooperating with YSK, is a track and trace solution for containers in the remote areas, because our region is big and not everywhere we have GSM connections. That's why to track and trace containers, you need the only way is to do via satellite. To do it.
So how do you see that could be even further expanding the potential economic of the Caspian region?
As we know, many countries of our region is former Soviet Union republics. And in the Soviet Union time, everything was centralized. Everything was going through Russia, through Moscow. But the main space center was in Kazakhstan, which is Baikonur. And all what we know was done from Baikonur by Soviet Union. And this is still available, but what I would like to say that during, I don't know why, but during the pandemic time, there was a big boost on these independent countries to go to the space. And I just saw some statistics that even small countries like Kyrgyzstan, they're trying to do something, even Tajikistan thinking to do something, Azerbaijan already doing, Turkmenistan even sent their own satellite for communication. And there is definitely a will for these small countries to develop the space and go to the space. How they will be competitive with the superpowers and with the European Space Agency, with the United States, with others, is a big question. But at least this is the way for international cooperation. And with regard to the practical implementation, what could be done and what is being done, for example, it could be methane emission monitoring, which is, you can only do it from space, you cannot do it on the ground, it's impossible. And unfortunately, this is a big problem for the region, and for oil and gas producing countries like Turkmenistan, first of all, but also Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, and the only way to fight for this is to understand what is going on. And for example, only methane emission of Turkmenistan, industrial methane emission only from the 2 gas fields is 5 billion cubic meter per annum. And 5 billion cubic meter not fit. And if you will multiply by 30, 40 or 80, like equivalent to carbon dioxide, you are coming to the carbon dioxide emission of Great Britain equivalent. And we see here, and just yesterday we had one discussion with one UN organization how to deal with this. And but first we need to know what is happening, what is the problem, and how to monitor. And the only solution in the space, as I told. Now coming back to the track and trace solution for containers, our region is big, 10 million square kilometers, and GSM coverage maybe will have like 20-30% of the territory. And you remember you did this presentation in the office, and then we saw the only main roads are covered by GSM. If you go a little bit 20 kilometers outside, you don't have any coverage. And if you want really to optimize movement of containers, trucks, could be trains also, you should use satellite connectivity. This is the only way, and I think this is a big future. The same applicable for Brazil, for example, because they also have Amazonian region where there is no any connection. We also can go to the East Asia, we also could go to other places in the world, but Greater Caspian region is the ancient Silk Road. At least this should be connected all the time. And we are working on this with YSK. We are very happy. Hope it will be great product, and which we can then multiply all over the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much.